riddle me this. Why are you busy but not actually moving? What is the difference between motion and momentum? Mic drop moment. Momentum is about alignment, not output. This is something that I say in my containers and my workshops all the time, because we want to produce, we want to be productive, and we feel like the more productive we are, the more we produce, the more we do, the busier we are, the more we'll get to where we want to go. However, most times what we're doing is not the thing that actually moves the needle. So identifying what is it for me that moves the needle forward so I can gain momentum. And momentum is about alignment. Because if we're just in motion, we're on a one-way street to burnout and exhaustion and huge spikes in energy and then drops. So it's not about output, it's about momentum. So what is motion and momentum? What is the difference? Because motion and momentum are not the same thing. That is the first thing that we really want to not just know, but understand and implement and do. Motion and momentum aren't the same thing. Motion is doing more, posting more, launching more, fixing more, changing more, tinkering more. Momentum is clear, clean direction. Maybe fewer, but better moves. And it's compounding results. It's less emotional friction. Momentum is doing what the soul, the heart wants to do. It's tuning in to the aliveness and moving and taking action from that space. It is totally different. Moving into alignment based on what is innate and unique for us and our soul imprint matters. So doing the things and keeping ourselves busy is often just a distraction. It's an unconscious way that we sabotage gaining momentum and doing what moves the needle, because it's easier to be distracted and be busy than it's a real edge. What if I gain real traction, real momentum? Like, what does that look like? So that can feel a little bit foreign to the body. So the body will do what it knows, and that's motion and distraction. Being more, doing more, posting more, fixing, tweaking, thinking that all of these things matter when they don't actually matter. It's deciding, it's clear direction, and it's knowing exactly what you need to do that moves the needle. It is a massive game changer, and a lot of women are exhausted, but they're not actually moving forward, right? Have you noticed that? And it was for the society, you know, how are you? Busy, like, yeah, like busy was a badge of honor, a measure of success. Life can be full, but it shouldn't be chaotic. It's a massive difference. It's a very different operating system. When there's a misalignment with your body, your message, and your business, everything feels heavy. Misalignment shows up as this start and stop income, inconsistent energy, and this constant reworking and changing and tinkering and tweaking. And why does it feel harder than it should? These are all really clear indicators that there's a misalignment between your body, your message, and your business. Your body, your voice, your flow. Totally different. These are these core concepts that we expand deeply upon inside Somatic Wealth Mastery and the Embodied 10K Reset, because when we understand and know exactly where this misalignment is, we make the changes and do what we know what we need to do to move the needle, to create consistent income, get the body online, get them all in sync. We want them all working together. They're an ecosystem. They don't work separately. They're all interconnected, and we really need to remember that. Alignment creates cleaner decisions. The strategies are simpler. It doesn't need to be hard. It shouldn't be hard, and we need to keep it simple. And we get more reliable, more predictable results. It is a huge difference. The real question is not what should I do? It's what should I stop doing? Because most momentum leaks come from an outdated perception of self, misaligned offers, and the nervous system overrides everything because the body is going, bullshit, bullshit. Body calls us out on our shit all the time. So this is something that we need to remember, and we try to override it by thinking and doing, and I'll keep pushing through and I'll keep doing the thing, but we haven't stepped into alignment. But when we remove this friction, things actually move faster with less force and more ease. Totally different. Move, ditch motion, embody momentum. Huge difference. And if you want to know exactly what you need to give up and stop doing in order to gain momentum, build momentum, if you need to know what the thing is that really moves the needle for you, you need to check out the embodied 10K reset in the link below, because it is a game changer, my friend. I am Renee Main, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Let me know what you think in the comments, because I love hearing from you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.